when the leader of our country, Alexander Bustamante, made a public announcement to kill everyone with locks and sight. Rest in peace, Aya. So, Rasta people, this is Joshua Christ. And I can't remember the first time I mentioned the name Joshua Christ to a person. It was my brother. And him send me a text and tell me, say, if I mind how I play with that name. So, me send him back a text and ask him, say then, how many hear nobody talk about the man where them call him dog? Because me know all the brethren name Shitty. And nobody never tell him something. Man never use a name. So it is alright to name Shitty, but it's all wrong to name Christ. Well anyway, a Joshua Christ is one of the Rasta people that I talk to. And I talk to the people that have on locks. The people who Bustamante did announce to kill every one of them on sight. I tell you, say at time of a comment and we have to organize and centralize and we have to get out of Babylon. And the only place we can go is Bobo Hill in Jamaica. And some man I go tell himself that boy, me now go amongst the Bobo them and some other little things and things. But I tell you, say the people who are out the road, them are going to kill you off just as how they do in the 50s with Pinnacle, just as how they do in the 60s with Coral Gardens, and just as how they do in the 80s, the move bombings in Philadelphia. Now, don't believe say the gentrification of Rasta has started already, because the gentrification start with the first move by Babylon convincing the people who have on locks that them are Rasta, and then now convincing them now say Haile Selassie I, the earth, the air, the water, the creation and the preservation of life is not God, by convincing them that a man with a sword and a gun and a police uniform is God. And I don't know how that even come amongst us for the brethren and the sisters in them to still be glamorizing that image when them know that no flesh is worthy to be praised, and them supposed to know say a man with a gun and a sword, even if they hear history say they fight war, is because they have the gun and the sword. So there have never been any nation who have to rule them people with gun and sword unless those people was captured by someone who is not of that nation. And when we look at the man who them want to give us as Rastafari, and the man who the world crown as Haile Selassie, I mean, we have to keep this in mind, that the United Nations could not crown anyone for us, because the United Nations don't even have a crown to begin with. So the United Nations is only a body of pirates who trade in them pirate uniform and have on some suits and tie nose and know how to poly with some tricks. So there's no way them could have nothing where I as the Rasta man would have to come to them and say, well, I need this rectify or I need this defined by you, because the man who did come take over, him couldn't know nothing about I unless I did tell him. Now, based on I brethren and sisters in them who did sell out from ancient time, because don't think says from yesterday the attacking of the locks is, because when we look on even the stories where them show you say them a beat the black man to say him have a different name. There's no way I could have that. Them beat the black man for them beat the black man for turn him back on him locks, because when you look on the amount of ballad now out of road as black man, you can't say lost in identity, because there's no other nation who lose their identity. And some man I got say about Joshua, you have said the man them not to trim or shave. No, me just say the man who identify as black man, who is really the Gentile today, him was a man with the take a Nazarene vow. So him never have nothing a cut off, because him know for a long time said team strength dwell within which part God put it. And him already know say the ear will come out and head it connected to him brain and him mind. And him already know say each time him cut off a piece of him strength, him nervous system will start get a little more weaker. Simple as that. So when I say Babylon come now, I see having barber shop, I make sure say every man get the Delilah treatment. And the virgin when you see in there trim the ear, especially the one who have on the locks, you know if you're Delilah female mother. Yeah, because remember, you know, the things that my Babylon take up, you know. Babylon take up some things where it make it so acceptable by the people them. That's today, him have woman believing that the child where them abort did not feel any pain. So he moved with the name murder and he put abortion. So there's women still believe that murder is painless. Now you tell me now, if the last breath snuff out of your body, you know, must feel pain. Just think about it. Because everything in you must cringe up. So, simple as that. And you must gasp. So now, if Babylon can't convince the sister in them now to kill off the seeds just like that, we have to understand again, say no, that is our next attack on the Rasta man. Because Babylon already know, say the Rasta man not dealing with death, everything when deal with his life. And that's why you see him have some virgin now where come side of I know who is the wolf now where them virgin they come kill. Are organized now to take the life of some virgin like Bob Marley and Peter Tosh and Jacob Miller and some other virgins. Because the whole thing is a conspiracy. So we look on the attacks from in the 50s with Pinnacle, Leonard Howell. Those men was murdered and some other virgin them who they come to Jamaica and tell them say the virgin have on the police uniform with the sword and the gun was not the king with them see crown. Down in Africa, the king with them see crown was a tall, dark-skinned man. But Babylon bring for them one thing and him have some virgin side that we know when you use them virgin you know. Just like when you use PMP and GLP, you know, if you say PMP are the right party and GLP are the right party. And some virgin side that we know. When you use them virgin they know and make them virgin they prominent now and spread this type of gossip. And then when the children them born in night down, then they have no other choice but to follow the gossip with them born, you know. So I say organize and centralize, and the only place we can go are Bubble Hill. No guns, bring your shovel and your machete and your oar, and bring as much gas, as much cursing as you can. Because the next time Babylon attack I and I tell you say I'm going to use a strategy where every man have to go trim for saving life. Remember I tell you every woman and every child I forgot to save their life by trimming. So I'm going to make sure that every man weak with this next attack when come with blessed love and seal. Hail Selassie I.